It's the time to get down.
I need a reference. You know.
Hey,
Right.
Larry in the chat room is saying, he hears a bunch of noise in the background. You want to tell them what that is, Mario?
Because we had trouble with paying electric bill, we hired some unemployed Negroes to sort of pedal these little bicycle generators we have out there. You figure we kill a couple of birds with some stones, do a good service to the community, get some people some exercise, and generate some electricity. And so, they keep slowing down. Every now I run out there and slap them upside the head, they get going faster. But
see,
it's
yeah.
And besides that, we have some painting. We're fixing up the studio, Larry. We're fixing up the studio. And ever since Danny had that problem, she had that stomach problem, and then the carpets were all kind of. That gave us impetus to get news. We just decided to fix everything after that.
Yeah. No.
So you guys, what you hear in the background is either those Negroes peddling or the people painting.
Or the bank robbers who just thought this was the bank and got lost underground.
They'll really be disappointed.
Yeah, really disappointed. Hey, no money.
All right, you guys. I know you guys heard about this because we have a lot of Michael Jackson fans. And so I got to handle a couple stories today of a little bit of... Okay, this first one. Conrad Murray. Okay, I don't know if you guys know. This is the doctor that was supposedly administering the medication that Michael Jackson had prior to his death. He's charged now with involuntary manslaughter for Michael Jackson's death. And as it turns out, since this is America, he's got a documentary planned on him. Mm-hmm. So it's going to be talking about they have a British documentary crew that's been talking about his first days back at a Houston clinic for the poor, who know that he would one day work his way up by his bootstraps and be the one who actually killed Michael Jackson.
Man.
That's the terrible way to say it.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's the documentary. If you're going to plan the documentary while you're still charged, before even the trial, you're going to get some, let's put it like this, you're opening yourself up for some flack. Easier
to plan when you're out of jail than going inside and trying to make it happen.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. How about this one? I don't know about this one, but they released the autopsy reports on Michael Jackson. And supposedly, according to the autopsy reports, that he died of an acute propofol intoxication. They also said that he actually had vitiligo. Parts of his body were littered with areas of discoloration. They said he had a sparse hair, frontal balding, and a wig.
Yep.
So, and you know what, I think about how sometimes when I undress and stand in front of the mirror, have you guys done that lately?
All the time.
Yeah, some of you know what I mean. Anyway, y'all know how it is. It's good. That's why we glad we have clothes and hats and all that. That's why clothes are there.
That's
shit.
Right.
If we didn't have some clothes, hell. So Michael, our hero, we loved him. He took off his stuff. He was not, doing too well. That's all right. I don't care.
Hey, look.
I don't care.
Okay, everybody wants to imagine that, what they get from Michael is perfection. And he's not flawed, and that's the way it is. He just was talented, and he wore a wig. No. Get over it. A Pepsi wig. That's the way it is.
Okay. All right, you guys need a breather.
No. I want to keep talking.
No, we're going to do now. We're going to talk about this story from yesterday. And actually, this is going to be the topic tonight on Beast and the Booty, is whether or not racism. Did racism rear her ugly? So I said her. Because racism is a bitch. Did racism... Oh. I didn't say a female. I said a bitch. Did racism raise her ugly head because of this whole thing with the Zeta Tau Alpha from the University of Arkansas, who won the national championship, stepping championship? We talked about this yesterday. As it turned out, they were declared the winners, and then later, the sponsor, Coca-Cola, said there was some discrepancy in the vote, after all the people went crazy. Because they liked the group while they were on stage, and then after they won, a lot of people booed. And so they ended up giving them both $100,000 checks. And so tonight we're discussing whether or not racism was involved. Well, I went and did my research because you know how I can't let anything like stepping and cheerleading, controversy, anything like that. I take it really personal.
I think Coke did a smooth get out of jail quick move, so they wouldn't look like they were doing preferential treatment. They just say, here, give them the $100,000, we out of it now. Let them sit back and argue over the ethnic, the philosophical differences, the dance routine. You know what they corporate smooth, man. You have to applaud Coca-Cola.
Well, Coca-Cola, you know, for $100,000, the second $100,000, everybody was saying, "Damn, $100,000! I'm gonna start stepping my damn self." All of a sudden, I found people out in the backyard. You know, Larry was digging out snow, getting in the yard, doing some steps. Norman was trying out outfits. He got distracted. He couldn't even get his rehearsal together. He's too busy trying on the clothes. But well, I'm gonna remind you guys this because I want to show you. I promised you guys today that I would go get the videos of the other group that was declared the co-winner. Right.
Right.
So, first of all, let me show you this piece just to remind some of our people who didn't see it yesterday. This is a shorter 2-minute piece about the group that won.
No, we weren't expecting that reaction. We didn't really know what to expect, but we were just so excited when we got out there and did our thing and got the reaction that we did get. So, well, precision is definitely key in our performance. I mean, you have to be like on point, and that's one of the things that we really try to focus on is executing our steps well, and we think that we did that today.
There's my move.
Ain't nothing but the dog in you.
Oh, yeah.
We definitely had to have acceptance within the MPHC community, and I think that we definitely did have that. And, I mean, as a team, we bonded. I mean, you have to be in sync with each other or any kind of team's going to fail, and that's something that we overcame, and we are just a great step team with lots of passion and pride for our sorority.
Now, I want y'all to watch this close. I'm about to show you the ones that actually came in second, but then later were declared.
$1,000 in scholarships goes to.
That's ludicrous. They couldn't get me. I couldn't make it.
That's right. It's the Zetas.
I think my heart was beating 5,000 miles per hour. Like, it was insane. We were definitely surprised and excited.
All right, so the question I raised yesterday, and we're going to be talking about that tonight with Stephanie on Beast in the Booty, was racism. Was it racism a part of this? You know, and here's a look. Now, I did make the note that the sisters had longer hair.
You sure did, man. You weren't right.
How come both the black groups got longer and straighter hair than the white group?
You ain't right, man. You wrong. You're wrong,
That's
man.
all I say. I'm watching the step championships, and the sisters slinging more locks.
You wrong.
How do they learn how to do that? They slinging more locks than the white girl. Now here's
you
my
stop
opinion.
doing that because you might snap something.
I'm gonna show you.
Mario.
Okay, you
know,
guys.
Things ain't wrapped too tight.
Yeah, I know. That's because the wrapping keeps falling off.